Did Henry Cejudo waste his potential? Before I get into that, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe as I have brand new videos every single week. Henry Cejudo lost to Song Yudong by technical decision. The fight ended early because of an eye poke.
If Henry's eyeballs were vagina and Song's fingers were a penis, Henry would be pregnant right now.
But I'm not here to talk about the fight and if this was the right move for Cejudo to continue or not. If you can't see, you can't see. There is no point in continuing. But the fight was really Cejudo's last chance to get back towards title contention, to get back towards his potential. But did he piss it all away? Henry Cejudo was on his way to becoming one of the GOATs of MMA. His career was incredible. Cejudo is an Olympic hero and was the youngest wrestler to ever win a gold medal at the Beijing Olympics back in 2008. Henry transitioned from Olympic wrestling to MMA, but Cejudo wasn't content with relying solely on his wrestling background. Determined to become a well-rounded fighter, he trained with Mano Santana, an often overlooked but pivotal figure in his development. Under Santana's guidance, Henry refined a distinctive karate-style striking technique that added a new dimension to his game. This blend of Olympic-level grappling and polished stand-up paved his way to becoming a two-division UFC champion, and for a while it looked like he was destined to join the ranks of the MMA all-time greats. But it wasn't just his skill inside the octagon that made Henry a fan favourite. He embraced the king of cringe gimmick. He was quirky, over the top and hilarious. I loved every second of it. It turned him into one of the most entertaining fighters in the UFC. Every interview, every soundbite kept propelling him towards fame, but his goofy gimmick quickly disappeared the second he stepped inside the octagon. His performances inside the cage were nothing but elite. It felt like he'd caught lightning in a bottle. A great fighter with a great gimmick. It seemed like he was going to be the next big star, and just after hitting his peak and finishing what's argued to be the bantamweight GOAT in Dominic Cruz, Henry Cejudo announced his retirement. This felt less like a heartfelt farewell, but more of a strategic ploy to leverage his value and renegotiate a bigger deal from the UFC. But it seemed like Cejudo overestimated his worth, and Dana was happy for him to sit out on the sidelines for over 3 years. If Cejudo would have left his retirement here, he could have gone down as one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. Two-division champion, beat some incredible names, and a gold Olympic medalist. You can't get much of a better career than that, but this retirement marked the beginning of a downward spiral. 3 years later, Henry came out of retirement, and this comeback was a little lackluster. He suffered 3 back-to-back losses, one to Aljamain Sterling, one to Merab Dvalishvili, and one to Song Yudong. Each loss dimmed the accomplishments in his earlier career, and it really shifted the narrative of who he is as a fighter. UFC fans are incredibly fickle, and it's all about what have you done for me lately. If he hadn't have retired, he could have gone another year, 2 more years, and had some pure dominance, and could have been regarded as the best fighter of all time. Instead of being remembered for his groundbreaking achievements in his entertaining persona, we're all going to look back at Cejudo, throwing away his prime and throwing away his potential. Thank you everyone for watching. If you can like, comment and subscribe, it really does help the channel out.